Hello everyone, now let's talk about sepsis. What does sepsis mean? Sepsis is a complicated, severe infection characterized by systemic inflammatory response such as burns or trauma. In England, there are around 123,000 cases of sepsis in each year, and around 37,000 people die every year as a result of this condition. Basically, there are 3 stages of sepsis depending on the patient's symptoms and diagnosis. So these are uncomplicated sepsis, severe sepsis, and septic shock. Now I will tell you more about uncomplicated sepsis. So basically, it initially starts with a known site of infection due to microorganisms like bacteria or fungi. These will then cause a localized inflammatory reaction such as swelling or pain. At this uncomplicated stage, the local inflammation may also lead to systemic symptoms like fever or tachycardia. Here are some signs and symptoms of sepsis at this early stage. So the first one is fever or low body temperature, chills and shivering, fast heartbeat, and the last one, fast breathing. Now let's move on to the severe sepsis. At this stage, it becomes complicated by a dysfunction in one of the major organ systems or unexplained metabolic acidosis. In some cases, the symptoms of severe sepsis include dizziness due to low blood pressure, a change in mental states like confusion or disorientation. Other than that, the patient may also experience less urine production due to the kidney failure, and as well as muscle pain. So the third stage is septic shock. It is defined as persistently low mean arterial blood pressure despite adequate fluid resuscitation. This means that shock actually occurs when there is an imbalance between oxygen supply to the tissues and demand. If the patient is diagnosed with septic shock, a rapid emergency admission to the hospital intensive care unit is important to save the patient's life, as there is a greater risk of mortality than sepsis alone. So basically, people who are at risk of sepsis include those who are immunocompromised like HIV or leukemia patient, as well as those who are receiving medical treatment like chemotherapy, who are very young or very old. Other than that, people with a long-term medical condition like diabetes or COPD are also at risk of sepsis, and as well as people who have just had surgery or any wounds as a result of incident.
Created using Powtoon.